Realtors, what is the biggest mistake you're making? Do you honestly know? Right? There's a lot of real estate agents. They come into the field, they find their brokerage, they find where they want to go, and then they don't sell any properties. Right? And then they get rid of their license. A lot of them eventually do. You see a ton of turnover in real estate, just as you do in other sales niches. And what is the reason for that, right? What is the, hardship that most realtors face that end up pushing them out of the game or allow them to succeed? And the answer is getting your own leads. Realtors have this thing where they think they're just going to grab a real estate license and then everybody's going to flock to them to buy a property. That's not the way that it works. And a lot of the time at your brokerages, or depending on whatever brokerage you're with or whatever team you're on, you may or may not get your own leads. It's not like working at a, RV dealership or a car dealership where most of the time the dealership is paying for leads and handing them out to their salespeople, right? And some brokerages do, right? I'm not going to say every brokerage out there doesn't. And I'm not going to say that every team out there doesn't. They all have their own little ways to work. And that's one of the intricacies about real estate that make it hard. Because if you don't find the right team and you don't get enough leads, it can be very discouraging. Maybe you get your license and you don't sell a property for the first 3, 4, 5, 7 months, a year, right? How many people are actually going to keep moving forward with being a real estate agent if they can't even put out one property in a few months? So if you join the right team, maybe you have a team leader, maybe you have, if you join the right brokerage, maybe you have a brokerage that does internet marketing or does some kind of lead generation and hands them out to all the different brokers and all the different real estate agents, or rather hands them out to all the different real estate agents and the different teams that they have inside of the brokerage. And then other times, the brokerage looks at the real estate agents or the team leaders or the people involved and say, hey, this is your business. Get your own leads, figure it out. And it all just depends, right? There's places like Howard Hanna or, Keller Williams, bigger brokerages that kind of do global marketing, which helps the local marketing. So, there's a tons of different ways that it work, but at the end of the day, the biggest mistake realtors typically make is they never have their own lead flow. They never find a good way to generate their own customers, to find customers that are looking for real estate that they can help. And if you're a real estate agent that can figure that out, right? Figure out how to create a digital campaign, how to create some kind of marketing, or how to, do posts online to find customers or people that are selling their properties. Like if you can figure that out as a real estate agent, then you can sell a lot of property. But if you can't figure out how to get leads, it's not going to matter how good you are at closing a deal. It's not going to matter how good you are at walking a property or showing a property or valuing a property. Because if you don't have any customers to speak with, none of that matters. It all starts with you need a customer to walk through the sales process. And as a realtor, the more customers you walk through the sales process, the more real estate we sell. And as a real estate agent, it's very easy to sell real estate. It's a very desired product. Your customers are willing to spend 50, 60, 70% or more of their income on real estate and their daily living. And that's just the facts. People are willing to spend high percentages of their money on real estate. So, as a real estate agent, if you're good at finding people who are ready to buy, finding customers who are ready to sell, and just being good at your job and following up and getting customer leads, it's not going to be hard to be a top professional in your market. But if you just sit back, you don't find, a good way to get customers, you don't generate a lead flow, you don't create some kind of something to get customers to come to you, you're going to have a tough time selling real estate. If you're a realtor and you want to get better at the deal, go grab the book, Sell More, Live More Sales Training. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Barnes and Noble. We are working on a real estate sales training course as we speak. You can get RV sales training right now at sellmorelivemore.net, and that's where the real estate sales training will be once that's live. So keep checking back to sellmorelivemore.net so that you can get some real estate sales training if you want to start closing more houses. If you're a dealership, if you're a business, if you're a brokerage, if you're any kind of, I guess if you're a real estate agent, real estate team that needs more customer leads, right? The biggest mistake, you're not getting enough customer leads. If you need more customer leads, that's what we do here at IMR. We guarantee we can double the amount of customer leads you're getting in the first 90 days, or we work for free. So if you could use more customers, I guarantee you we can help. Give me a call directly, 330-703-3930. Again, 330-703-3930. If you need more customer leads for your brokerage, your dealership, your business, it doesn't matter. Give me a call if you need more customers. But, while we're out there at our brokerages, while we're, out there working from home or whatever we're doing as a realtor, let's make sure we're thinking of how we're generating our own customer leads. What is our lead flow look like? What are we doing to get people to reach out to us, to inquire about properties, to inquire about selling their properties so that we can become a top agent in our market? We're going to be talking about real estate sales, marketing, and all sorts of different things all year long. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, hop over to YouTube, type in Infinite Media Resources, and give us that subscription. If you haven't given us a like on Facebook, do the same thing. Hop over to Facebook, type in Infinite Media Resources, give us that like. That way you can be here for all the different sales, marketing content that we're going to be putting out throughout the year. See you on the next one.